I'm about to do your Capricorn March 2021 love reading, and in this reading we're going to take a look at how your romantic person of interest really feels about you. Capricorn, how is it going? Come on in, have a seat, make yourself comfortable. My name's Alan from UnknownTruthTarot.com. Welcome back to another Capricorn love reading. Now, if this is your first time here and you have questions that you want answered about your romantic love life or your relationship, then start now by subscribing and clicking the bell icon so you always get notified anytime I post a new Capricorn love reading for you. Now let's get on with this Capricorn reading for today, because today we're going to take a look at how your romantic person of interest really feels about you here in March 2021, what they're thinking about you, and what their beliefs are about you. Then we're going to take a look at what their intentions are toward you here in March 2021, as well as what their most likely actions are going to be toward you. Then I'm going to finish the reading off by getting you some advice from the universe about how you should navigate the situation with this person that you're romantically connected to. Now, as always, keep in mind this is a general reading, which means I'm not tapping into your specific energy as an individual person. I'm tapping into the collective energy of the group of Capricorn people that I'm supposed to be getting messages for, which means that it's not even possible for this reading to resonate with literally every Capricorn person on the whole planet all at the same time. And it's even possible in general readings like this for energies to get flip-flopped or reversed around backwards, especially for cross-watchers. So you just got to take it as it resonates. Now, regardless of how this reading resonates for you, you still might want to check your moon sign, your rising sign, and your Venus sign videos, just because they can give you more insight and more clarity about what's really going on in your particular situation. And you can find the links to those videos in the description box down below. Whoa, we're ready to go here. We just got the Wheel of Fortune pop out. Now, let's stop talking and let's get on with it here. Let's start by getting 3 cards for how does Capricorn's romantic person of interest really feel about Capricorn here in March 2021, please. How does this person feel about Capricorn March 2021? Let's get 3 cards. Oh, hey, thought that one was coming. Let's get 3 cards, please. How do they feel about Capricorn? There's 1. Let's get 2 more for how they feel about Capricorn March 2021, please. 1 more. Thank you very much. Okay. Well. On the bottom of the deck, we have the World. Now, this is the final card in the Major Arcana. This represents the ending of one cycle and the beginning of a beautiful new cycle. Now, in terms of zodiac signs, this is the 4 fixed signs of the zodiac. So this would be Leo, Taurus, Aquarius, or Scorpio. So we got some cycle coming to an end, some new cycle beginning in terms of how your person feels about you. Also in their feelings for you, Capricorn, we have the 7 of Wands, the 6 of Pentacles, and the 3 of Wands. So we got 2 fire elements out here. Wands represent passion and desire, so we got 2/3 of that in passion and desire here. This 7 of Wands is Leo energy. So we've seen Leo here already on this World card. Oh man. Right under the World, we have the Empress. So we got the ending of the cycle, the beginning of a new cycle. The Empress is the mother of the tarot deck. She represents all 4 queens rolled into one person. This is like a very abundant, nurturing, creative type of an energy. Now, she's also the gateway between the divine or the universe, or however you want to look at that, and the physical 3D reality that we live in. So all new things get birthed into our reality via the Empress. So she represents the birth of something new. Now, she's also card 3 of the Major Arcana, which means she rules over the 3s of the 4 suits of the deck. So we've got the 3 of Wands out here. She rules over that, but we'll get to that in just a second here. We have the ending of the cycle, the beginning of a new cycle, the birth of something new. Your person is feeling this 7 of Wands energy. Again, Leo energy. This is an energy of like somewhat being walled off and defensive, but it's more an energy of like defending their position on something, defending their stance on something, or being willing to fight for what it is that they desire, fight for what they want, fight for what they believe in, possibly fight for this connection. Now, I don't know if this is the ending of a cycle and the birth of a new cycle and the birth of something new in terms of a new connection here, or if this is the ending of some phase of this connection. Maybe you guys had a problem and your person's wanting to fight for this connection here. Looks like that might be the case. We have the Six of Pentacles next. This is a card of balance. This is, let's see, this is Taurus energy. So this is like generosity, reciprocity. Like, you scratch my back, I'll scratch yours. You take care of me, I'll take care of you. This card represents balance and equal give and take in this connection. So the person looks like they might want to fight for this connection and balance things back out with you, or they're willing to fight for this connection because they're viewing this connection as you. They feel that this connection with you is a balanced connection with equal give and take. Final card in their feelings for you here is the Three of Wands. This is Aries energy. This is the beginning stages of manifesting something. So we already saw this High Priestess, or excuse me, the Empress. She is how things get manifested into the physical 3D reality that we live in. This is the beginning stages. Your person feeling like they're manifesting something in a sense. This is like an energy where your person has already chosen the path that they believe leads them to the world that they actually want. And they've already started taking steps down that path, taking actions down that path. And they have this positive expectancy that something good is going to come out of the path that they've chosen. It just hasn't materialized into the physical 3D reality just yet. So they're still waiting on that to happen. So this is an energy of manifesting something at the beginning stages, having this positive expectancy, something good's coming, but waiting on it to actually get here. We could be seeing the ending of that cycle of waiting here and the birth of that actually into the physical 3D reality. We'll have to see how this plays out. Now, that's their feelings, Capricorn. Let's take a look at what this person's thoughts are about Capricorn March 2021, please. Let's get 3 cards for what this person is thinking about Capricorn March 2021. Thank you. Oh, we got a bonus card here. Oh, well. Bottom of the deck, we have the Five of Swords, Aquarius energy. This is usually not such a great energy here. Fives are conflict. So swords are about thoughts, about communication. So this is a conflict in your person's thinking, a conflict in communications. This can represent some argument that you guys had. This can be like a situation, like a painful situation where words were used like weapons, or tongues were used like swords to cut each other. Could be bickering and arguing. At the very least, this is not a pleasant situation to be in. You can see the people in the background have thrown their swords down and they're walking away from this guy because he's not treating them correctly. So this can also represent wanting to walk away from some painful situation. We've got the Hanged Man right underneath that, Pisces energy. This is progress being halted, like no forward movement right now, things being stagnant. Now the Hanged Man is hanging upside down because he's looking at things from all these different perspectives than he would normally look at things, different points of view, different angles, and he's doing that trying to gain enlightenment on something. He's trying to figure out what to do moving forward, possibly from some argument that you guys had. I felt right off the beginning that we had something possibly going wrong with the ending of a cycle, the beginning of a new cycle, your person being slightly defensive here, defending their position, possibly being willing to fight for this connection, trying to balance it back out. It looks like they're waiting on that balance to take place so that that cycle can come to an end and we can birth some new cycle here. Now, in their thoughts for you, Capricorn, we have Temperance. We have the Tower, the Page of Cups, and the Five of Wands. We got more fire energy out here. So I had 2 fire elements in their feelings. Now I've got 2 fire elements in their thinking about you. Temperance is Sagittarius energy. This is an energy of patience. It's also an energy of blending things together little bits at a time. not being in a big hurry, being willing to take a step back, look at what's going on in the big picture before coming back in to blend a little bit more together, trying to make some fine-tuning type adjustments. So this is an energy of being patient, being willing to take their time. Now, this can also represent an energy of reconciliation. You can see the angel, the divine, being represented in this card, blending together 2 cups of water. Now, in tarot, cups and water represent love and emotions. So this love and emotions has been separated into 2 different cups, and this angel is recombining that love back together, reconnecting here, like reconciling the situation, balancing things back out. Second card I've seen that has something to do with balancing things out. Next in their thinking, we have the Tower. Now this is a very abrupt shift in something here. So either a shift in their thinking, or we're talking about reconciling the situation after some argument that changed everything here, put things on pause, slammed the brakes on this connection. This is when things come crashing down. I mean, you can see the lightning bolt hitting the Tower, the universe stepping in to bring something down, something that's not serving you. So I'm feeling like this usually represents a very abrupt change, a very dramatic change where things aren't the same after this. I'm feeling like there was an argument between the 2 of you guys, and your person is thinking about how to put this back together, when this came out originally, it was in reverse. I don't read reversals, I just automatically turn it upright without thinking about it. So I'm thinking that there's the possibility here that we had some avoidance of some disastrous event based on some argument, based on some disagreement, some painful situation, and your person's thinking about how to reconcile this situation with you. Next in their thinking, Capricorn, we've got the Page of Cups. Pages are messengers, so this is news and messages, communication. Cups are about love and emotions, so this is news and messages of love and emotions. Your person may be wanting to apologize to you, at the very least, communicating their feelings to you, expressing their feelings, their love, and their emotions toward you. But then also in their thinking, we have this 5 of Wands. Now this is Leo energy. Again, 5s represent conflict. I've got 2 5s right here. So this is telling me you guys had some sort of a dispute, especially with the Tower here, especially with your person feeling this 7 of Wands energy. So we've got Leo out here on the board twice. This is a conflict in your person's desires, like an internal conflict where they're like pulling themselves in multiple different directions all at the same time. A piece of them wants to maybe reconcile this situation with you. A piece of them wants to express an apology to you, express their emotions to you. Still another piece of them is probably a little bit defensive. They're wanting multiple things that kind of conflict with each other. So they're not really sure what to do here in this situation, which could be why they're still feeling like waiting on something, or feeling like they have to wait on something in order to balance this back out. But they're definitely thinking about reconciling the situation here and expressing feelings. What are this person's beliefs about Capricorn in March 2021, please? What do they believe about Capricorn? March 2021. They got a lot on their mind. The cards are all spreading out, trying to get away from me all at once here. What's going on? What do they believe about Capricorn? Let's get one more. Okay. That one too? Okay, we'll take that one too. I can dig it. Bottom of the deck. We have the Page of Pentacles. Again, pages are messengers, so this is news and messages, this time of some practical, tangible opportunity here in the physical 3D reality. He's carrying the Ace of Pentacles. This is some sort of an offer here, some sort of a tangible, you can hold it in your hand type of an offer. Communication about that, communication about some opportunity. This is also representing like planning for the future. So your person, oh, okay. Underneath that we have the Lovers. This is Gemini energy. This is I breathe you in, you breathe me in. We're soulmates, divine counterparts, however you want to look at that. These This is divine feminine, divine masculine energy. This is like a divinely guided connection, at least in terms of your person's beliefs. They're believing that you are the one for them here, and they're trying to plan for the future of this love connection. Now, the Lover's card can also represent needing to make some sort of a choice in this love connection. Pisces energy again with the Hanged Man right underneath that. Progress is halted. There is no forward movement in the planning for the future of this love connection right now, at least in terms of how your person believes things are. Things are stagnated. They're still looking at things from a different perspective than they normally would, different points of view, different angles, because they're trying to figure out what to do moving forward in this connection, what to do about planning for the future of this connection based on that Five of Swords, that Aquarius energy of the painful situation, the conflict in the communications. I feel like there was an argument between the two of you. Under that we have the Knight of Cups. Knights are action takers. Again, cups are about love and emotions, so this is actions toward love and emotions. This is usually a love offer. So your person believes that they should be making a love offer to you. Right under that we have another Knight. We have the Knight of Pentacles here. We've already seen this Sagittarius energy of Temperance, which is about patience at its core, and here we've got a very slow-moving, methodical, forward-moving energy in this Knight of Pentacles. This is the slowest moving Knight in the deck. It's about putting one foot in front of the other. It's like taking very small steps, not being in a big hurry here, not being in a rush, doing things like slow and steady way. Like in that story, The Tortoise and the Hare, this ain't the hare, this is the tortoise. Now, the bad thing about the Knight of Pentacles is he's slow. Like, it takes him forever to get around to where he's going. The good thing is, when he finally does show up, he's got the real deal. He doesn't have some half-cocked idea, some lame BS. He's got the real deal. So this is actually a really good night to have. Your person believes that they should make a love offer to you, but they're trying to be patient with it. They're trying to take things slow, not hurry, not mess anything up. Which again goes back to this internal conflict they have in their thinking right now. Now, also in their beliefs, Capricorn, we have the Five of Cups, the Seven of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles, and the Queen of Cups. Got 2 cups out here, 3 cups out here. So there's a lot of passion on the table here. There's a lot of love on the table. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 Pentacles looking at me right here. Your person definitely is believing that you are the one for them, that you guys are probably supposed to be together here. But they've got this sadness and remorse about the past. This Five of Cups, this Scorpio energy. It's about focusing on these 3 cups that have been spilled out. The love and the emotions that have been spilled out. The time, effort, and energy that's been spilled out and wasted. This tells me that your person has their focus in the wrong spot, which is probably why they're feeling internally conflicted here. Probably why there's no forward progress happening in terms of planning for the future of this connection. If they're focused on the past, they're going to feel the way that they felt in the past, which doesn't look like it was very good with this internal conflict, with that Five of Swords we've seen twice, this Tower moment here. If they're focused on something that they've lost, they're going to feel that loss. If they're focused on what they don't have, they're going to feel that gap in their life. And that can totally cause them to miss these 2 full upright cups sitting right behind them. That's the love connection between you. But your person definitely believes that they have some sadness and remorse about what happened, possibly carrying some regrets about what happened. This Seven of Pentacles energy, this is Taurus energy again. This is like pausing to reflect and take stock of this connection, of this whole situation. And what they're doing is they're looking at these seeds that you guys have planted, and they're trying to figure out, is this going to grow into that 10 of Pentacles that I really want? Is this worth investing in? Is this worth continuing to invest in or reinvesting in? Or is this a spot where maybe it's not going to pan out the way they want it to, and maybe they should cut their losses and move on? So this is that period of time where they're contemplating those types of things here, carrying some sadness and remorse about it. they want to plan for the future. I don't see that they want to cut their losses and move on. This could be telling me that they believe that's what you are doing, that you are taking stock of this whole connection, trying to decide if you want to cut your losses and move on. In terms of how your person believes about this situation, we've got the King of Pentacles here. This is Virgo energy. This is a very stable, very abundant, very prosperous, generous type of an energy. Now, this is who would build the Ten of Pentacles that we all want. Someone who's good at managing assets and resources. This has a lot to do with stability here. We've got this Page of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, planning for the future. Your person believes that they have this stability, they want to provide the stability to you, or the other way around, they believe that you have this stability. Final card in your person's beliefs is the Queen of Cups. This is Cancer energy. This tells me there's a lot of love and emotions from your person directed toward you. They're probably viewing you as this Queen of Cups energy, but they definitely have a lot of love and emotions for you. I've got a lot of cups out here so far. This is someone who is a loving, mothering, nurturing type of an energy. Someone who's in touch with their emotions, someone who's very intuitive, someone who wants to give their love and emotions. Well, that's your person's feelings, their thoughts, their beliefs. Let's take a look at what their intentions are toward you in March 2021. What are this person's intentions toward Capricorn March 2021, please? Let's get 3 cards for this person's intentions toward Capricorn March 2021. Let's get one more, please. Oh, I thought we had one there. I feel like one might have flipped over. I guess not. Okay. One more for their intentions. Thank you. Nice. Bottom of the deck. There's the Empress again. The mother of the tarot deck. All 4 queens rolled into one. Loving, mothering, nurturing, creative type of an energy here. Again, she's the gateway between the divine or the universe or however you want to view that and the physical 3D reality we live in. So this, for me, represents the birth of something new. Your person is intending to birth something new with you. Right under that, we have some Aquarius energy with this 6 of Swords. This is about moving forward into calmer waters. It's about leaving these rough, choppy waters of the past behind. That 5 of Swords that we saw, this internal conflict that we saw, this Tower moment that we saw, this sadness and remorse. It's about leaving all that stuff in the past where it belongs, moving forward into calmer waters, where the waters are more clear and there's more clarity, and they're moving forward toward what it is that they actually want. They're wanting to leave the past behind, but this woman and the child and these swords that are stuck in the boat represent that even though your person is fully intending to birth something new and leave the past in the past where it belongs, they're still carrying forward with them into the future some of these burdens from the past, some of these lessons from the past. But they're definitely intending to have the ending of the cycle here and the beginning of a beautiful new cycle. They want to balance this all out. They want to put an end to whatever this dispute was, whatever this tower moment was. They're trying to reconcile this situation with you, trying to express their feelings to you, possibly bring you an apology. They clearly have some sadness and remorse about whatever it was that happened, probably some regrets about that. Okay, now in your person's intentions, Capricorn, we have the King of Swords, the Chariot, and the 2 of Cups. This King of Swords is Gemini energy. This is a decision-making energy. Now, this is someone who is very smart, very analytical, very logical, very fair. It's also someone who is emotionally detached, as in like they don't consult their emotions when they make their decisions. They're only looking at what's right in front of them. They only consider the truth and the facts of the matter. They don't care about the emotions that are involved. They don't care about the story behind what's going on. They're only looking at what's right in front of them. What can they see? Now, the good thing is they're going to use the truth and the facts of the matter to make the best most logical, most rational, most fair decision available for everyone involved. And it looks like what they're trying to decide upon is birthing something new, leaving the past in the past, and putting an ending to all of that and starting a new cycle, birthing this new cycle. Next in their intentions, we have the Chariot. This is Cancer energy. This is the fastest moving energy in the whole tarot deck. It's about using the will to move forward quickly in success and victory. It's about using the will to move forward past any problems or challenges or obstacles from the past. Get past all that stuff, moving forward in success and victory very, very rapidly. Next in their intentions, the Two of Cups. More Cancer energy. I breathe you in, you breathe me in, we're connected, but it's a 2, and in tarot, 2s represent needing to make a choice here. So it looks like they're intending to try and put their emotions aside, not let their emotions cloud their judgment, so that they can move forward with you, birth something new, put an end to all this stuff, do it very, very quickly, get past all of this, and get back to this connection with you. That's their intentions anyway. Now, you know how people are. What they intend to do, what they actually end up doing are sometimes completely different things. So let's take a look at what this person's most likely actions are going to be toward you here in March 2021. What are this person's most likely actions toward Capricorn March 2021, please? What are their most likely actions toward Capricorn? Okay, well, we'll take that one, and then that one, and that one. Oh, snap. Alright, this one's going to be a little confusing, I think. On the bottom of the deck, we have that Lover's energy again. Gemini energy. I breathe you in, you breathe me in. We're soulmates. We're divine counterparts. We're two people who are supposed to be together. Also represents needing to make a choice. We've seen this once before. We've got this Two of Cups here, which can also represent needing to make a choice in this connection. There's that Page of Coins, Page of Pentacles again. Planning for the future. News and messages of some practical, tangible opportunity. Now, the last time we saw this Lover's card, it was directly underneath the Page of Pentacles. So now they've switched around here. Now we've got the Lovers first. Right under that page, though, we've got Death. This is a massive transformation. This is Scorpio energy. This is about an ending to something. This is something dying so that it can be reborn again in a new, more beautiful way. So think about like when a caterpillar turns into a butterfly. It goes inside a cocoon, and it's not having a party in there. It's not fun and games for that caterpillar. It's actually dying and transforming into something entirely different, and it comes out as a beautiful butterfly. So this represents some sort of a transformation process that's taking place in this connection here in terms of your person's most likely actions moving forward here. And we have that Two of Pentacles next. Capricorn energy. Again, 2s are about decisions. I've got the Two of Cups here, a decision in this connection. I've got the Two of Pentacles here, and I have another 2 that we haven't gotten to yet. This is like a 1 foot in, 1 foot out type of an energy. It's an energy of balance, but it's more about like trying to maintain their balance or regain their balance. It's looking at the options, like weighing out the options, looking at the pros and cons, asking questions like, do I or don't I, should I or shouldn't I, not being sure what to do, being off balance with it all. Now, this could be telling me that there's a transformation taking place with that. We already saw a similar type of an energy with this Five of Wands in their thinking about you. Conflicted, like an internal conflict, pulling themselves in multiple different directions, not really sure what to do here. There's more of that energy, but it's coming right after the Death card. So this could be what's transforming, that indecisiveness, that like, oh, what do I do? Their most likely actions having the Lovers on the bottom, that looks really good. Now, in their most likely actions, we have the Ten of Swords, the Four of Wands, the Devil, and the Two of Swords. So that's the third 2 now. This Ten of Swords is Gemini energy. This Lovers is Gemini energy. This is a swift, painful ending to something, like a swift ending. Sometimes this is an ending that they don't see coming or that you don't see coming. Sometimes this can represent an ending in betrayal. Hence the swords in the dude's back. He was stabbed in the back. No matter what this represents, it's the ending to something. It could be the ending to this connection. It could be the ending to the stability here. This Four of Wands is Aries energy. Fours represent stability. This is stability of the home life, stability of the family life, stability of the connection between the two of you. Now these Four Wands represent 1111, which is the number of manifestation. We already saw right at the beginning of the reading, we had the Empress on the bottom, we had this Three of Wands here, the beginning stages of manifesting something. Well, the next step up, here they're waiting on it to actually show up in the physical 3D reality. The next step up is the Four. And you see these people celebrating here under the 1111. This is manifestation. That's why they're celebrating. It has actually shown up in the physical 3D reality, and they're celebrating that. So this could be an ending to that waiting. It could be an ending to that whole indecisiveness that we're seeing here. We got death and the indecisiveness together. So that's, to me, an ending to that. This could be what that ending is about. Trying to move into this stability of this connection again. We've got the Devil, though. Capricorn energy. This is usually a heavy, toxic energy. This is obsession. This can be addiction. This can be like a feeling of being trapped by something, feeling like you can't escape something, or your person anyway. Now, interesting little thing here. Notice a similarity between these cards. These two people that are chained to the Devil are these two people on the Lover's card. They've just grown horns and weird looking tails because they've been trapped here so long. Now this can be telling me that this is a very powerful connection between the two of you, like one that you really can't escape, or at least your person feels like they can't escape it. Like there's so much magnetic pull, so much attraction between the two of you that they feel tied to it and they can't escape it. This can even represent like elements of your person's shadow, like pieces of themselves that they don't really like, that they don't want you to see, they don't want other people to see. Hell, they don't even want to look at it themselves, so they kind of like push it down inside, try and repress it and pretend like it's not there. And if that's the case, when they're doing that, they're creating their own prison. They're keeping themselves trapped by not dealing with something and pretending like it's not there. Because it is there. You just got to have the courage to face this thing. Like, that's the thing about the Devil. Everybody gets scared of this card, but the Devil actually doesn't have any power over you except the power that you give to it by being afraid to look at it, being afraid to face it. Look, the chains are just like loosely hung around their neck. They could just slide that right off and walk away anytime they want. They're just not. So this could be your person obsessing about like the stability of this connection, obsessing about the connection itself. It could be elements of their shadow. The Devil, you could probably write it like 12 pages about what the Devil could mean. It's a pretty deep card. But the final card in your person's most likely actions here in March 2021, Capricorn, is the Two of Swords. This is Libra energy. This is a decision needing to be made. Only it's not being made, either because your person doesn't have enough information to make that decision, there's something they can't see, hence that blindfold, or there's something that they just don't want to look at, which is kind of what I'm feeling here. It's like they have an element to themselves that they don't want to look at. And that's preventing a decision from being made. I've got decisions all over the place. This can represent a decision. Definitely a decision in this connection. This could be telling me that your person is like so conflicted about all of this. They're intending to try and move this forward. They're intending to try and get back to this Two of Cups with you. They're still really feeling this love connection. Hopefully this is the ending to that indecision here. The ending to this like Devil energy that's keeping everything bound up, that's keeping things from being decided on, and we're getting back to this manifestation of like the stability of this connection. Well, that's your person, Capricorn. Let's take a look for you and get you some advice on how you should best navigate this situation, what you should do, what you shouldn't do, kind of how you should best play this so that it works out in a way that's best for you. So what is the advice for Capricorn here on how to navigate this situation with this person in March 2021, please? Let's get 3 more cards. What is the advice for Capricorn on how to navigate this situation, please? Oh, we'll leave it then. Thank you. Let's get 2 more, please. Got 1 flip over here. Let's get 1 more for the advice for Capricorn. Bottom of the deck, we have the 7 of Wands, Leo energy. This is actually the very first card out in your person's energy in terms of their feelings for you. So, this could be telling me now that your person believes you are walled off and defensive, kind of defending yourself against them, possibly. Or this could be telling me that you too are willing to fight for this connection. You're willing to defend your position on something here, willing to fight for what it is that you believe in, what you desire. Right underneath that, we have the Queen of Cups, which, second card in a row that's already out here in your person's energy in terms of their beliefs about you. You are very intuitive. You're very in touch with your emotions. You have a lot of love and emotions to give. You're like a loving, nurturing type of an energy. Someone who wants to give their love to someone. Temperance, third card in a row that's already in your person's energy. Sagittarius energy. This is patience. This is blending things together, little bits at a time. Not being in a big hurry about it. Being willing to take a step back and look at the big picture before you come back in and blend some more together to make some fine-tuning adjustments. Now this again can also be an energy of reconciliation here. This love has been separated into 2 different cups, and this angel, the divine, is stepping in and recombining that love back together. 3 of Pentacles underneath that, Capricorn energy. This is teamwork, collaboration, working together as equals to build something of value, to build something great. What you would be building together in this case is the 10 of Pentacles, and we see your person in their beliefs believing that you are in this state of mind where you're pausing to reflect on this whole thing, take stock of it all. Is this going to grow into the 10 of Pentacles that you want, or should you cut your losses and move on? Very next card, the World. We've already seen that twice. The ending of one cycle, the beginning of a beautiful new cycle. Again, this is Leo, Taurus, Aquarius, and Scorpio. Death. We have the ending to something here. A transformation, Scorpio energy. This is something dying so that it can be reborn again in a new, more beautiful way. And I just got goosebumps down both sides of my head, feeling my hair on my face standing up, goosebumps down my arms. Something's transforming here. Something's dying so it can be reborn again in a new, more beautiful way. And the very next card is the Ace of Cups. A new beginning in love and emotions. We've seen the Empress a couple of times. The birth of something new. This can represent starting over from square one. It can also represent something actually brand new, like a new beginning and a new love connection. We have the Ace of Wands next. New beginning and passion and desire. I feel like this story is I'm just going to stop it after this card because it might keep going here. This Strength card, Leo energy. This tells me that this has been a difficult situation for you. You've had to tap into your inner strength. Reach down deep inside, summon up your inner courage to face your fears and deal with this situation. And it's not been an easy one. Now this can also represent like trying to tame that beast within inside yourself here, trying to rein yourself in, trying to hold yourself back, not rush off too quickly, take too hasty of actions, not rush forward and like so much energy behind it that you break things, trying to rein yourself in, trying to be patient like we saw with that Temperance card. Trying to be logical, trying to be head over heart. Here we are back to the same card that's in your person's energy. Okay. Now for your actual advice, we have the Page of Wands, the Chariot, the Eight of Pentacles, the High Priestess, and the Six of Swords. Page of Wands. Pages are messengers, so this is news and messages of passion and desire. This can also be like the minor arcana version of the Fool, and it's more like taking the very first steps down a new path towards something you have a lot of passion and desire for. Clearly you have a lot of passion and desire in you. We've got that Seven of Wands here, being willing to fight for what you desire. Next we have the Chariot. Again, already out here in your person's energy, in their intentions. Cancer energy, fastest energy in the whole tarot deck. It's about using the will to move forward quickly in success and victory. It's about getting past the problems and the challenges and the obstacles from the past, moving past all that stuff, forward in success. Next we have the Eight of Pentacles. This is Virgo energy. This is a card of work, like being willing to put the work in on something, actually putting the work in on something, putting in the time, effort, and energy on something, or being willing to at the very least. And we have the High Priestess. Card 2 of the Major Arcana. Now this is She Who Knows. This represents the unconscious mind, the intuition. She sits in front of the veil of consciousness, so she has access to all information that you and I as humans don't have access to. She can go back and forth behind the curtain anytime she wants, so she literally has access to everything. She doesn't always tell you everything. She doesn't always make everything abundantly clear to us, which is what the intuition's for. When it's time for you to know, she'll clue you in through your intuition, through the intuitive hits, the gut feelings, like signs, synchronicities, dreams. Give you messages that way. So this tells me that you're being divinely guided here. You're being intuitively guided. This tells me that you already know what you want. You already know what to do here. You already know what to do about this situation. Now, in a love reading, well, okay, before I get to that, 2 of the Major Arcana, she rules over all the 2s of the 4 suits of the deck. We've seen this 2 of Cups, we've seen the 2 of Pentacles, we've seen the 2 of Swords. She rules over all of those, so she rules the decisions. This is telling you to trust your gut, trust your intuition. You already know what to do. Then we have the 6 of Swords, Aquarius energy. This is about moving forward into calmer waters, leaving the rough, choppy waters of the past behind you, moving forward into calm waters where you've got more clarity, where you're moving forward toward what it is that you actually want. Now, woman, the swords in the boat represent that even though you're doing that, you're going to carry some burdens from the past along with you into the future. Or at the very least, you're going to carry some lessons from the past into the future with you. But I feel like in terms of the advice that you're getting here, it's time for you to go down the path that leads you to what it is that you actually want. Now, whether that means this Chariot is you moving past all whatever happened in the past and moving forward with this person and leaving the past behind, these are very similar energies. This is just a lot more powerful, a lot faster. Or whether that means you're getting in this Chariot and you're getting the hell out of Dodge and you're just rolling out. I don't know, but you do. That's why the High Priestess is here. You already know what to do. This 8 of Pentacles came in the reverse. Like I said, I don't read reversals. I didn't turn this one right side up until I was getting ready to show it to you. So it's possible that this is saying you don't want to put the work in on this anymore. It's also possible that it's saying you're undecided about whether you want to put the work in because you're trying to be too logical about it. You're trying to think too much about it. And what you need to do is just feel, just trust your intuition. Because you are going to be moving forward. It's just a question of Are you moving forward and leaving whatever happened with this person in the past, moving forward into calmer waters with them? Or are you leaving them in the past and moving forward into calmer waters, going after what it is that you want all on your own? Now, if you still have questions that you want answered about this situation or your relationship, click on any of the videos that just appeared on your screen right now. And when you do, you'll be taken to more Capricorn love readings that can give you more insight and more clarity about what's really going on in your particular situation. And I'll see you in the next video.